Hi there, Facebook. How are you? So both Facebook and Instagram are connected. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you're doing amazing. So tonight, it's the launch of my Monday night Real Talk. I'm going to be doing that for the entire month of February. So I want to try and have just like real discussions and just share like what I'm up to, kind of what I'm really, really excited about, and kind of subjects that I've been hearing you guys and girls need to talk about. So last week was all about the imposter syndrome, which was a great discussion. I think a lot of people came back to me and really appreciated the kind of the rawness of it and the authenticity of it, which is always like, I don't know, nerve-wracking, but at the same time, I know it could help people like you. So I really wanted to do it. And now tonight, I'm right now in Mexico, actually. You can see Pat in the background working in our villa. And basically, I want to cover the subject of all year long vacation. So I know a lot of us are always craving for vacation. Every time you're out there in Mexico or anywhere in the world, you're always like, oh my God, like this is life. This is really what life should be, right? So I wanted to have this real talk about vacation and how like we often think that this is it. Like this is our fucking best time of our lives. And it is, right? You're traveling, you're just like, and experiencing a new culture, you're trying new things, you're allowing yourself to truly be kind of wild and try different things, right? You're away from home, so you allow yourself to just like enjoy, and you're like all in doing amazing different things and just tasting life, right? You're swimming in the ocean and you're like, wow, like I want to do that every single day. And I'm sure some of you are right now listening saying like, yeah, like I only have 4 weeks vacation every year. Like, I'm craving this time because it's my time. It's some time that I get to just rest and just like recharge, right? So, all year long vacation sounds like a dream, right? That's what I want to cover because I know that vacation has been kind of the ideal state, right? You're on vacation, you're absolutely your best self because you don't have to show up to work, you don't have to show up to anything, you just do your own thing, you enjoy life, and you're just like living your best life right now, right? So I want to talk about that because I've had this feeling for the longest freaking time. Like the longest time I was always like so anxious of just having 3 weeks vacation in my corporate job. I was like, 3 weeks? That's it? Oh my God, this is it? That's all I get? 3 weeks off? Right? So the problem with that is like the whole world is like that, right? All the jobs, they're giving you probably like 2, 3, if you're lucky, 4 weeks vacation. And that's kind of your total freedom time of your year. That's it, that's all. Doesn't it make no sense? Like, isn't it completely weird that we rely only on 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 4 weeks to really like be free, enjoy your time, and like truly let yourself be kind of wild and free and enjoy your time? Like, isn't that crazy? I want to know, like, maybe you can comment if you're connected on this call. I want to know, like, how many weeks do you have vacation? I'm curious. Like, how many weeks do you currently have in your job that you take every year as vacay time? Please comment if you're here. I'm very curious. So for myself, in my corporate world before, I think the last job I had was 3 weeks vacation. So that was like a lot. And I actually, this startup where I work, it's 4 weeks. So 4 weeks vacation for every employee. So that's kind of a month, right? A month away from work, which is pretty good. Oh my God, yes, email me. I'm so curious what you have to say. So someone on Instagram is saying, I'm going to email you about this. I have so many things to say. Please do, please do. So I can take 3 weeks, amazing. So that's kind of the average, right? There's like 3 to 4 weeks. If you're lucky and if you've been like in a job for years and years and years, maybe 5, but like I doubt it. Especially in like US and Canada, it's like probably limited to 4 weeks vacation. So I had this constant feeling that my only freedom time, my only time for myself was during vacation. So I don't know if it's the same thing for you, but I would literally go on vacation, and the day I was leaving, so coming back home, I was crying. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, we can ask Pat in the back here. I was crying the whole day. I didn't want to take the plane. I was like, no, I don't want to come back. I don't want to face like reality again. Like, I just didn't want to come back. And I started crying every time I would come back from a vacation. As soon as I was, I think the earliest I remember was probably like 5 years old. So I didn't even have a job at that point. So it's weird. Like, why was I crying? Like, not wanting to come back to reality. Let's see, there's a comment here. Yes, it's weird. We get 5 weeks, give or take, which is amazing in Canada. Yeah, that's not bad actually. So 3 weeks to 5 weeks, it's pretty good. 5 weeks. Wow, good for you. So for as long as I can remember, I was 5 years old, and I would cry because I wanted to stay in that resort in Mexico or anywhere I was traveling with my parents. I was like, I don't want to come back. I just don't. And so I started thinking about that because now I'm back in Mexico again, and I wanted to kind of understand, like, where does it come from and why is everyone feeling that way? Like, can I do something about it? Like, how can we change this? How can we create an all year long vacation for ourselves, right? Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be amazing? All year long vacay. So you feel completely free. You feel completely like in control of your own agenda. You know exactly what you're doing, and you're just loving your days. Wouldn't that be crazy? Amazing. So I know the feeling. Just came back from California after a week, and I didn't want. It was sunny and nice. Yeah, that's also a point. So in Canada, I don't know if you're based in Canada, but it's so damn cold. So last week in Toronto, I think it was minus 32 with the windshield and stuff. So it was really, really cold. So now this week, it's like 27 here in Mexico. I'm enjoying my time, but what's different is that I'm working in Mexico. So I'm not like totally free, but freedom is defined in a different way now for me. So I want to kind of talk about that because, again, I used to cry, like literally like post-vacation depression every single time I would come back from vacay. Like, this is heavy, guys, because it's only like 4 weeks every year. So every time I was leaving, it was a nightmare to come back, like literally crying and then being depressed for a week and feeling like, what have I done? Like, is this life? Like, oh my God, I can't believe this is it. I can't believe going through my whole year and just waiting for those 4 little tiny weeks. Isn't it crazy? That's how I felt, okay? And I really, really felt it. And it was hard for me to realize that I could change that in a second. I could change everything in my life in a second. I just couldn't understand that, couldn't feel it, couldn't see how it would change. So now today I want to kind of throw at you a challenge and say, what if we could create in our everyday life mini vacations? So basically feeling like you're constantly on vacation. So there's 2 ways to do that, and I want to discuss the 2 ways. There's one way that you'll say like, yeah, that's kind of cheesy, Mimi. Like, yeah, okay, cute of you to say, but you still need to go to work the next day. So the first thing I want to share, you're probably going to say that, but I'll share it anyways. You can create your own like mini vacay moments in your entire week. So let's say you're a fan of margaritas. So I actually did a Hawaiian party in the dead of winter when I was like 12 years old, maybe 13 years old. Still have pictures to this date. And I was creating my own like Hawaiian party at my place with my parents. We had margaritas. Obviously, I was 13, so it was virgin margaritas. But we had fun, dressed up in shorts, and it was -40 outside. We opened up the heat like through the roof, and I was like dancing to like Blue Crush vibes, just like woo, 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 enjoying my time in the dead of winter. So it is possible to do that. You can do many different things. So you can really bring vacation mode into your life. So instead of saying like, oh, it's Monday, that means that I need to, you know, have this boring, oh my God, it's so funny to see Pat in the background. So, okay, sorry. So you can change your mindset. You can change your reality. So if it's Monday, and usually Mondays are for you the worst day because you don't want to go back to work, well, why don't you create some type of ritual for yourself? Like, make it fun. God, like, we're only here for one lifetime. Why would you just like be living your boring life? So Monday morning, like, treat yourself. Go get your like super cool coffee at Starbucks and like just put yourself in the mindset that it's not Monday, it's a vacation, and go into work and just like let it loose. Don't be so like, right? So that's one thing you can do. The other things are like creating your mini vacay moments in your home. Okay, let's say you love taking baths, so you could take a bath and spray some type of coconut smell that would make you feel like you're in Hawaii. That's just an example. But that is like all the like external things that you can do in your life. So that's the first thing I wanted to like cross, because I know we don't have like an unlimited budget to travel the world, and that's fine. But we can always change our reality and change the way we perceive our days by just like acting on it. Like, do what feels great for you. That's it, right? So that's the boring part. That's the external part. That's like you using external environments, tools, items, whatever, to create this vacation type of mindset in your life, okay? So that's like the first boring subject I wanted to talk about. But then the next one is pretty epic. It's the one that I created for myself, and I'm fucking excited about this one, because I truly believe that this can change your life, and it has changed mine, and I'm so grateful for it, because while I'm talking to you right now, I'm standing here in my villa in Mexico, and I'm here for a month. So I'll be spending a full month, 30 days here, working, but my work doesn't feel like work anymore. And that's what I'm talking about. And that's why I say all year long vacation. Hey, sorry for the wind, by the way. It's like pretty windy tonight, so my hair is like all over. But that's what I'm talking about. So there was a time when I was in my corporate job, I would go on vacation. I would wait, like, couldn't wait. Like, I was so excited to leave for vacation. Then I would be in vacation. I would arrive, land in Hawaii, land on the ground, and we would get out of the airport, and just seeing the palm trees, just seeing the sun, just feeling it on my skin, I would start crying, because I knew I had to come back to my home in Canada. Can you believe how wrong this is? Like, not only was I crying at the end of the trip, but even landing, I was like, oh my God, this is so great. I can't believe, oh my God, this is so great. I can't believe I'll have to go back home after. Isn't that fucking wrong? Like, wow. So I hit this low point in a time where I was completely fed up with my corporate life. I had just like no purpose. I was going through every work week, and I was like craving for the weekend to happen. I was completely like anxious that I needed to go through every single meeting I needed to do, every single task, every single responsibility I had was like, I don't want to do it. So I was just craving for vacation when I could just do what I wanted to do, what I felt was meaningful, what made my soul on total fire. And I was waiting to do that only 4 weeks and even like 3 weeks every year. I don't know if it resonates with some of you. Maybe you can like just do a little sign that you're here and that it resonates. Like kind of this feeling that you need to be like waiting for vacation to truly be yourself, to truly experience what you want to experience out of life. Does that resonate with any of you? Please comment. Cool. So I got really stuck in this like unfulfillment zone, and vacation were for me my freedom. It was literally my freedom. I was so dreading reality when I would come back that it was awful. Like it was really like a mini depression, really. Okay, every time I would travel, which is like crazy. Can't believe it. So what changed for me is, and you all probably know about my story, but got to a point where it just, the buildup of all those like mini depressions and this like unfulfillment and like feeling like there must be so much more out of life, like I should experience so much more greatness, like why am I not feeling it? Why isn't this it? And why am I not satisfied with my own life? I'm living in a beautiful city. I have like everything I need. I really do. I had like perfect corporate job. I had a high paying job. I could spend money how I wanted. Like all of that was there. Yet I was still craving my 3 weeks vacation all the time, because I knew it was the only time I could really, really enjoy my time, really be free, really spend time doing my own things, like experiencing life. That is crazy. And the point where I decided that I needed to change is when my body actually gave me a sign. I had, you probably know that, but a major wake-up call in a plane, a breakdown, literally crying and like freaking out, not because I was afraid of flying, because I was traveling for work and I got kind of an anxiety attack or whatever you call it, a breakdown, but I just knew I had settled for good. Good. I had settled for good when I wanted greatness in my life. I wanted so much greatness, but I was settling for good, just good. So what happened that specific moment in time is that once I understood that, there was absolutely no turning back. There was no way I could keep doing the same thing I was doing, keep playing small, staying in that box, keep being the good girl, keep being in a good life instead of aiming for a fucking great life. Like there was just no turning back at that point in time. I knew I wanted to feel the same way I feel on vacation every single day. Every single fucking day, I wanted to feel the same way I felt that day in Hawaii when I landed, when I was there experiencing life, okay? And that's what I decided. I committed to greatness. I committed to giving me the opportunity to aim bigger, to play bigger, to really hit what greatness really means. And I defined that for myself. And greatness meant exactly what I'm doing right now. Greatness meant building a business that is so purpose-led, that is based on my fucking true belief that we are all meant for something more, okay? Happy on Mondays was born because I just felt it. I just felt so many unhappy people on Mondays, and it was absolutely unacceptable that this was happening under my eyes. And I decided to aim for greatness and to aim to help as many people as possible to finally be happy on Mondays, be free, and be living their best fucking life, their best vacation time every single day of the year, okay? So talking about committing to greatness. So this is something I've been building for a little while now. I'm hosting a masterclass on Saturday, and I'm explaining exactly step by step what I did to create greatness for myself and really to push through. Even if I had so many fears, so many limiting beliefs, so many things that were blocking me from going there and experiencing greatness and really having the courage to do it, I've built this step-by-step process that you can also follow. If you're in a space right now where you know there's much more to life and you're just not there, you just see it. You see the gap in this feeling of bigger, of something huge, and where you are. And this gap, I am there to help you fill it so you can actually go to the bright side, to the vacation time, to the all year vacation time, because you love what you're doing and you're spending time doing something that is so aligned with your purpose, so fucking aligned with your purpose. Okay. So is anyone on the line kind of resonating with that? Like, just comment on Facebook or on Instagram, because I'm so excited, because I know so many of you have been talking to me about this feeling of something's missing. I cannot believe this is it. Is this it? Nah, there must be something missing. Like, why am I not fulfilled with what I have right now? Even if on paper, everything's good. Well, it's okay. First of all, it's okay that you have this feeling. It's not because you're like spoiled or something that you always want more. No, that's fine to want more out of life. And I'm sure that if we dig, it's probably related to a sense of wanting to do good in this world. So it's not about just like what you want for yourself. It's about like creating greatness around you as well. So it's greatness for you, but it's greatness for the whole world. And that's truly what life is all about, is sharing and growing greatness. Okay. So Saturday, I'm really excited because we're going to be talking exactly about that, about creating greatness for yourself and pushing through, even if it's super hard at first because you feel completely lost. You're probably sitting there watching me saying like, wow, like that girl is crazy. I'm so comfortable right now. I can't even think of getting outside of my comfort zone. Like I can't even, I want greatness, but I don't know where to start. Like, what should I do first? What should I, like, how do I do this? How do I fill the gap between where I am now and this feeling of something so much bigger out there for me? Okay. So I created this masterclass exactly for that. And the link is in my bio in Instagram, and I'm going to post the link in the comments right after this Facebook Live, so you can go and check it out. Seriously, I think vacation are amazing, and I'm not gonna lie, it feels great to be in the sun. It feels great to be, just like outside of reality. But at the same time, I've been spending my whole year in my reality and really happy in my reality. Like, so happy that it felt like always different, like always a new challenge coming my way, a new adventure coming my way, something bigger happening to me, coaching, business launching, like all of those things I created for myself were kind of like my vacation time, like my me time, my full expression of myself, just like the feeling I had in Hawaii when I was just dancing in the sun, feeling like, oh my God, this is life. I do that every single morning. I have a little like dance party with Pat, because this is life. Life is just amazing if you start aiming for greatness. Okay. Merci, Marie-Christine. Thank you. Oh my God. I love it when I have like comments in French, and I just love it. That was like someone I studied with at HEC Montreal. So fun to just reconnect with amazing people in this community. So I hope you get what I mean by all year long vacation, because when you love what you do, vacation is like all day, every day. Like you have the same feeling of greatness because you're like building something you love, you're spending time with colleagues you enjoy. So it's not about like vacation, meaning like you don't do anything, sitting out there, all day in the sun, because let's face it, you would get bored of that. If it was all year long vacation, like sitting and doing nothing, like I challenge you to do that just for a weekend, and you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm glad that I'm back into action on Monday, right? Like it can't be just a matter of like not doing a thing. This is not what I mean by vacation all year long. What I mean by vacation all year long is this freedom, this greatness, this positive, this impact, this beautiful like environment, this just this amazing quality time, okay? And this needs to be done not only for 4 weeks in your year, not for your 3 weeks vacation, whatever it is your number. This is not okay. You should not be just waiting for those special weeks to happen, okay? So hope you enjoyed this little live video. I wanted to share that because I really remembered myself crying when I was leaving from vacation. And I know some of you are leaving soon, probably leaving for March break if you have kids, or anyways, just escaping winter maybe. So I wanted to kind of discuss this topic because I know how much people are like just relying on this time to reconnect with themselves when they could have done that all year long, just like I am doing, and I want to encourage you to do. So if you're like, okay, wow, that seems like pretty cool, but I have no clue where to start, please check out my masterclass on Saturday. It will be available online afterwards. So if you can't be there like live, just register anyways, buy a ticket. I will send all the material to you right after the recording. So it's so important that you do that, because I am committed to helping you achieve greatness, okay? I'm so committing to that, so committed. You have no idea. I know how it can fucking change your life, okay? It can change your whole life, and I want to help you achieve that. Greatness is something that is available for you, and it is there for you to grab. You just got to do it. You just got to commit to it. Take the steps that I'll share Saturday. Just do it. Go get it. Go experience life. Like, just don't waste your time. Don't waste your precious life, okay? Love you all. Please comment if you have questions. I'm about to disconnect and go have dinner with Pat in Mexico, in this windy Mexico. But if you have questions, like please comment below, and I'll wait just for a little other minute maybe. And it was a pleasure connecting with you again. I'll be doing that every Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. So just hop on, have a discussion with me, ask your questions. I'm there to answer anything, really. So with that being said, hope you have a wonderful Monday evening. And again, masterclass happening this Saturday. Go check out the link. And also, if you can't attend live online, that's fine. I'll send you the recording so you'll have everything to get started and achieve greatness for yourself. So exciting. Hope you have a wonderful Monday, and I talk to you soon. Bye. Let's end this one. Doo-doo-doo.